Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction to Classroom of the Elite Season 3, Episode 11. Well, last episode, we got to see Hirata. We got to see the reasons why Hirata had broken down so bad and has just completely put everyone, cast off to the side, trying to just be alone and quiet and just angry all the time from what happened with the whole expulsion situation with Yamayuchi, but ultimately, he got a stern talking to from Koenji, and then after that, he got manipulated by Ayano Koji, and it all seemed to have worked out in his favor. He's pretty much back to his normal self, but hopefully he'll be even better than his old self because Ayano Koji basically gave him some good advice at the end there, where it's like if you want everything to be perfect in this whole perfect fake land that you made in your mind, then you got to do whatever it takes to make it happen, no matter how unreasonable that is. And we'll see if he has that extra fight in him going forward. But he is at least either way going to be working with the class once again. And yeah, this episode is going to be final exam time. We got Sakaya Nagi versus Ayana Koji, and then on the other side, Ichinose versus a surprise Ryuen who made his return to the team captaincy for Class D. We thought it was going to be that one guy that showed up for the whole drawing battles initially, but somehow, someway, Ryuen has become the team captain once again. We'll see why that happened, probably this episode or maybe an episode later, either way. But yeah, with Ryuen now being back in charge of Class D, at least for this competition, that's going to make it a lot more interesting in that fight because he's the most capable guy in that class. So if anyone's going to be Class B, it's going to be him. So we'll see what Ichinose can do to try to put a stop to him. But yeah, looking forward to this final exam and see how it goes. And let's get into it and find out. There'll be two versions of this reaction. There'll be the timer-based version once you get your own video player to that. Or if you want to stay on this video, there'll be a smaller version of my own video player on the other side of the screen for you. Without further ado, let's get into Classroom of the Elite Season 3, Episode 11. And our quotes. There is only one rule in love. Bring happiness to those you love. Well, that is surprisingly very nice. Not what I'm used to for the quotes. Why are we talking about love exactly? Oh boy. Back to seeing Dad being an asshole again. With his white room. Oh, we're getting some young Sakaya Nagi. You were interested in him even all the way back then. I mean, we obviously knew that there was some history there. This is quite the fancy room. We'll go with that. Archery, tennis, basketball, ping pong, and typing? Oh, mental math. Oh, we'll see about that. Lottery time. Will he utterly destroy you? I'm curious to find out. Alright, I think we know who our main guy is for basketball. I don't see him though. Where's Pseudo at? Ah, the ace in the hole. 3-on-3 basketball. Got Ike is one of the guys. I don't know who the other two are. Alright, I like the rock music. Too bad we're not getting any basketball animation, though. Literally get to watch a basketball game for the final exam. I want to go to the school all of a sudden. Here comes the ace. Alright. Uh-oh. Hey, that was a rolling pick. Come on. Don't let him rattle you. Uh-oh. Alright, Pseudo, time to lock in. Oh, that's a good play. Nice job. Good teamwork. That's how you be point guard. We win. Alright, good start. Alright. One win in the best of 7 series. Well, you had no choice. Basketball is his thing. Who's the best nerd? What's the captain rule? Nope, I guess we'll never find out. No, we actually have to take a test, damn it. I'd be pretty good at English, though, I think. Round 4 math, man, we're zooming through these now. Archery? That's a more unique one. Ooh. Not a bullseye. We're up 3 games to 2. That was fast. No Katsuragi then. Oh, yes to Katsuragi. Ooh, Koenji. Let's see if Katsuragi actually throws. Well, if we win this, we just win. What? What? Who the hell do you think I am? He has his freaking eyes closed. He had his damn eyes closed the whole time. He did that with his eyes closed? Darn.
桂木くんにはあらかじめ伝えておきました。もし裏切れば A クラスで懸命に頑張っている生徒を退学させると。
Everyone got it right? What was that all about?
本気を出さなくて助かりました。
制御しきれない力は戦略には組み込めない。
確かに。
Well, went about as expected. We're going to the final round.
追いついたのになぜ浮かない顔をしてるんだ。
あと一種目でこの楽しい時間が終わってしまうからですよ。
Wonder how the... Oh, I wonder if it's going to be chess. What a surprise.
司令塔が長時間指示を出せるルール。つまり私たちの実力が勝負を決めます。
あいにくと俺はチェスが得意なんだ。
それは奇遇ですね。
It's also my specialty. Back to the White Room. Played a lot of chess back in his day in there.
彼は最も優秀な被験者だ。けど僕はあの子がかわいそうに思えて仕方ないんだ。
どうしてです？
彼は生まれた瞬間からこの施設で過ごしている。両親の愛情も人肌のぬくもりも知らず。
What a life. No wonder he became the way he is. $60-minute timer. Wonder how good this guy is at chess without her help.
それではこれより最終戦を開始する。チェスを覚えて数ヶ月だからさ。
It was only a few weeks for her.
おあいにくさま。私は1週間ほどよ。
誰だろうと手を抜いている俺より強い相手はいない。
なぜかしら。負ける気がしない。
I wonder if was that the only special rule that there wasn't any like weird stuff happening? We got CGI chess going on right now. I played chess before, but I don't really know chess, so.
ひねくれた戦い方だろう。
坂柳さん譲りかしら。
そっちもよっぽど腕のあるやつに叩き込まれたか。
さあ、どうかし
ま、いいさ。それより綾野浩二について聞いてもいいか。俺は無人島の一件から裏で暗躍していたのは綾野浩二じゃないかと思ってるんだ。
ら。どうしてそう思うの？
ただの勘さ。答えてくれよ。
答えるも何も。あなたが何を言っているのかわからないわ。
That's basically an answer as well.
あなたが揺さぶりをかけてくることは予想できてた。けど、それじゃ私の牙城は崩せない。話をしている余裕があなたにあるかしら。
面白くなってきたぜ。
I don't know what's happening.
このまま終局まで見ていたくなるような勝負ですが、そろそろ介入させてもらいます。
Uh-oh. Time to get serious.
って言いたいところだが、正直助かるぜ。
こんなに実力差があるなんて。参入なされないのですか、綾小路くん。このまま遠慮なく勝ちに行かせてもらいますよ。私の力じゃ。
Come on, Susanna, you got this.
綾小路くん。
潮時か。
Aw.
これでやっと私たちの勝負になりましたね。
Time for a chess competition between masterminds. She seems to be having fun with herself. Now they're the ones playing, just like she predicted.
おいおい、お前ら、どんな思考速度してんだよ。
私たちの戦いが長く見えるわね。
Are the rest of the students like actually being able to watch the battle right now? Because they're gonna know Ayana Koji is a secret genius if they do.
ああ、痛いほどにな。一つのミスで一気に押し込まれそうだ。
心配していませんよ。綾小路くんは些細なミスなど絶対しない。
だったら諦めてくれてもいいんだけどな。
それはできないそうなんです。ミスがないなら実力で正面突破するまで。
How will you do that?
なんか楽しい時間なんでしょうか。
She's really wanted this fight for a long time.
人ではありませんよね。こんな手が。
What do you do?
ねえ、アリス。もしここの子供たちが誰よりも優秀に育ってしまったら、この施設が当たり前になってしまったら、それは不幸の始まりでしかないと思うんだ。
ご安心ください。私がそれを打ち砕いてみせます。本当に見事です、綾小路くん。楽しい時間でした。終わらせるのは実に惜しい。ですが、これで終わりです。
Did she actually play a winning move? I don't know. They're not showing me the board. I wouldn't probably know it anyway.
負けたくない。私は負けを認めたくない。勝ちたい。私にはできない。坂柳さんを超えるような一手を打つことは。あなたしかいないの。この一手。
What do you do?
お見事です、綾小路くん。
Was it? I didn't see it.
今の一手は常人には到底たどり着けない領域であることは。
It's stacked pawns. I know that.
しかし、私にも勝つべき理由があります。天才とは生まれながらに決まるもの。あんな施設の存在など無意味であると、真に優れた DNA を受け継ぐ私が証明してみせましょう。それこそが私のなすべき救済。
Prove that being a born genius is better than creating one
あ
artificially.
なたには伝えなければならないことが。チェック。
Uh-oh. It's not a mate, though. Time is up. We lost.
負けました。
それまで、勝者 A クラス。
Rip.
と ても良い勝負でした。最後までどちらに転んでもおかしくなかった。
So why'd you hold back, Ayano Koji?
なんだ。
最後の一手、あなたは本当に最善を考えて打ったのですか？
それ以外に何がある？
残酷な人ですね、綾野浩二君。
Oh, here's this jerk again.
素直に教えて差し上げたらよろしいのに。
何のことですか？
あの勝負、本来なら勝っていたのは綾野浩二君だったのですから。あの時彼は最善と思われた手を超えるさらなる一手を打っていたのですよ。
まさか私たちの試験に強制介入した？綾野浩二君の指示を解散し、堀北さんに伝える結果をねじ曲げて。
Oh. So he did put in the right move, but he changed the result.
そのことを告発しなかったのですか？
自分の隠された事情を表沙汰にするような真似、彼にできると思いますか？あなたがいけないのですよ。綾野浩二君にプロテクトポイントなどというものを与えたばかりに。ですが、惨めでも勝利は勝利。喜んではいかがです？
挑発がお上手ですね。この代償は高くつきますよ。
子供風情が随分と面白いことを。
I hope this guy gets his comeuppance in a big way.
やってみてくださいよ。
Oh, well, once again we're getting a lot more post credit this time. So Ayano Koji was taking it seriously and he did put a winning move down, but the results were manipulated by Papa and his asshole associate here that's taking control of the school. And while this is all going down, we have no idea what's happening between Class B and Class D. I guess we'll learn about that soon enough, but first off, we have to deal with all this shenanigans. And what's Ayano Koji's plan now that that whole duel between those two got basically hijacked? Because of Ayano Koji's dad's petty squabble with him. Alright, how much? We got 2.5 minutes left. What's happening now? Did they play the match as if he put the... They replayed the match as if he did the right move?
あの時と同じ状況から再開しての敗北。私はこの結果に満足しています。
この特別試験、1対1の種目に絞って直接俺と競うこともできたはずだ。どうしてそうしなかった？
綾野浩二君の実力を周囲に知られてしまうことは避けたかったんです。
Thank you for that, Sakayanagi.
戦えてよかったです。これで私の中で答えが見えました。あなたは紛れもなく天才であるということが
Thanks, I guess.
決して偽物などではなかった。
見ていたんだな。ホワイトルームにいる。
Oh, is that a smile on his face? It kind of looks like one.
忍ぶようになりました。いつかあなたと対局する日が来ると信じて。私はあなたのことが知りたくて仕方がないです。
Well, you got your wish.
追い続けてきた。出会うことのなかった幼馴染のような心境なんです。一つ謝罪させてください。
謝罪？
Nope. There goes the smile.
位置を下げた理由をお話ししましたが、あれは嘘です。本当は1秒でも長く 綾野浩二君と一緒の空間にいたかった。
Very interesting.
人は触れ合うことで温かさを知ることができる。それはとても大切なもの。
You're pretty cool, Sakai Nagi.
そのぬくもりも決して悪いものではありません。覚えておいてください。
どういう意味だ？
遅くなった私からのメッセージです。さあ、帰りましょう。
Alright. So that was Classroom of the Elite Season 3, Episode 11, and we've had our final exam. And unfortunately, at the end, it was Class C that ultimately was the loser, which means Ayano Kochi's protection point was very short-lived because he had to use it to stick around in the school. But we did learn quite a bit about that fight. It was a pretty even fight. It kind of went as expected, and naturally, chess being the final game that was played is also just as expected too. Ultimately was pretty interesting. Had some cool stuff done. We got to see everyone, or not everyone, but most everyone, get to show off some of their talents, like Sudo with his basketball, and then we also saw Koenji even with the mental math, even though he was not even trying and had his eyes closed half the time. He apparently did get that first one or that last one right somehow, so I don't know exactly what he did there, but yeah, he's pretty damn talented when he wants to be. He is an ultimate narcissist, but he is not lying about some of his talents. But yeah, then the chess match itself, it went pretty much as intended. We got to see Suzune and Sakai Nagi's right-hand man fight for a while until both the geniuses took over, and they definitely took over the match in a big way, and it was a interesting back and forth match. Sakai Nagi was loving every second of it. We've seen how we knew that she knew him from the White Room, and we got to kind of learn about it a lot more of like how she met or not met him, but saw him when she was really little with her dad, and then her dad also told her about the whole predicament that he was in and how he wishes that it doesn't become mainstream, and there's definitely good reason for that. And we kind of learned a little bit about some of the reasons she had for fighting Ayano Koji in the first place, and it was part of what her dad said was that you needed to not have this become commonplace, and how she decided to do that was by showing that her being a true genius that was just born gifted and had all the talents in the world is better than just creating one artificially inside this horrible, terrible conditions, which we've seen what it did to Ayano Koji. I mean, they definitely made a genius out of him, but he is like about as robotic as you can make a human become, and it's not very pretty. But yeah, after that, we got to see Sakai Nagi ultimately win the fight in the end, but then we found out how Mr. Acting Chairman was once again being the ultimate dickhead asshole he is, and changed Ayano Koji's move that he gave Suzune to manipulate the results and force him to lose, and then lose that protection point in the process, because they're still not giving up on getting him expelled. We'll see what happens next, because the guy's not hiding his animosity toward Ayano Koji, and Sakai Nagi and her dad are definitely going to be on his side, so making a lot of enemies there. We'll see if he's able to fight him off, and I very much hope not, because the guy's a really big asshole and he deserves to have everything go wrong for him. Hopefully by the end of the season it does. But yeah, after that we had that little thing of the end credits where we got to see the very nice side of Sakai Nagi, and kind of a bit of an infatuation with Ayano Koji too. It was just pretty sweet, and it was all well and good and nice, but there's some other problems we have to deal with. Not including that we learned absolutely nothing about the fight between Class B and Class D, the Ryuin and Ichinose fight, so that'll be interesting to see how that went down. I'm assuming they're going to show us those results maybe in the next episode or the finale after that. I don't know for sure, but I'm looking forward to seeing how that went down, and I'm also looking forward to seeing what happens with Ayano Koji and his dad slash the acting chairman. So be interesting to see, and I'm looking forward to it. So with that, thank you everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed and want to see more. This has been Classroom of the Elite Season 3, Episode 11, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.